Another royal event, another headline, except this time Meghan Markle is staying far, far away. The world is watching, as always, but there's a new twist in the ongoing royal saga. Prince Harry is set to make a solo appearance at some of the most significant royal gatherings in the UK, and the absence of Meghan Markle is sparking a fresh wave of speculation, rumours and, of course, tabloid frenzy. For years, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been at the centre of royal drama, but this latest development has everyone asking, why is Meghan choosing to stay behind? And what does it mean for the future of the royal family? What's really going on? So here's what's up. Prince Harry is about to attend some big royal events in the UK, all by himself. He's been spotted arriving at the airport alone with no sign of Meghan or the kids. The press is out in full force, snapping photos and analysing every move, every expression, every detail. It's a stark contrast to the days when Harry and Meghan would make joint appearances, turning heads and making headlines together. Now, Harry's solo journey is raising eyebrows and fueling endless debates about the state of their relationship and their place within the royal fold. We're talking tributes to Queen Elizabeth, and maybe even King Charles's birthday bash. These aren't just any events, they're milestones that bring the entire royal family together, moments that are steeped in tradition, history, and let's be honest, a fair bit of tension. The Queen's legacy looms large, and King Charles's birthday is more than just a party. It's a symbol of continuity, of the monarchy's enduring presence. For Harry to show up alone at these events is a statement in itself, one that speaks volumes about the current dynamics within the House of Windsor. But Meghan, she's staying in California with Archie and Lilibet. While Harry faces the cameras and the crowds in London, Meghan is keeping things low-key on the West Coast, focusing on her children and her own projects. It's a world away from the pomp and circumstance of royal life, and it's clear that Meghan is carving out a new path for herself and her family. Some say she's prioritizing her kids' stability, others believe she's avoiding the drama altogether. Either way, her decision to stay behind is making just as many headlines as Harry's solo trip. Why? Insiders say it's not just work or family stuff, it's royal drama, plain and simple. The British tabloids are having a field day, dissecting every possible reason for Meghan's absence. Some claim it's about protecting her mental health. Others suggest it's a strategic move to avoid further conflict with the royal family. There are whispers of behind-the-scenes negotiations, of invitations that were extended, or maybe not. The truth is, no one outside the inner circle really knows, but that hasn't stopped the speculation from reaching fever pitch. After those bombshell interviews and all the headlines, Meghan's welcome in the royal circle is, well, let's just say, frosty. The fallout from their tell-all interviews, the Netflix docuseries and Harry's explosive memoir has left deep scars. Trust has been eroded, relationships have been strained, and the once close bond between the Sussexes and the rest of the royals seems more distant than ever. Meghan, in particular, has faced a barrage of criticism and scrutiny, both from the media and, reportedly, from within the family itself. It's no wonder she might feel unwelcome, or even unsafe returning to the royal spotlight. Royal experts have weighed in, pointing to subtle cues and body language at past events. They note the chilly receptions, the lack of eye contact, the awkward silences. Once, Meghan was hailed as a breath of fresh air for the monarchy, but now she's often portrayed as an outsider. The contrast between her early days as a royal and her current status couldn't be more stark. Some insiders say the wounds are still too fresh, and that time and distance are the only things that might eventually heal the rift. Some say it's just easier for Harry to go solo right now, especially with Meghan locked in a legal battle with her half-sister back in the States. The lawsuit has been a major source of stress, drawing even more media attention and adding another layer of complexity to an already complicated situation. For Meghan, juggling motherhood, business ventures and legal woes is more than enough to handle without the added pressure of a high-profile royal reunion. For Harry, attending alone might be a way to keep the peace, to avoid further controversy, and to show that he's still willing to fulfill his royal duties, even if it means doing so without his wife by his side. Meanwhile, Meghan's focusing on her new lifestyle brand and Netflix projects. She's building a life and a career outside the royal bubble, one that allows her to control her own narrative and pursue her passions. From launching new products to producing content that reflects her values, Meghan is determined to make her mark on her own terms. It's a bold move, and one that's earned her both praise and criticism. But for Meghan, it's about more than just business. It's about creating a legacy for her children, one that's independent of royal titles and traditions. She's also been spotted at charity events and speaking engagements, championing causes close to her heart. Whether it's women's empowerment, mental health, or community service, Meghan is using her platform to make a difference. Her supporters say she's thriving outside the royal spotlight, while her critics argue she's seeking attention on her own terms. Either way, there's no denying that Meghan is forging a new identity, one that's separate from, but forever linked to, her royal past. And honestly, the royal family is still healing. Harry and William, still not speaking. King Charles, not exactly rolling out the red carpet. The rift between the brothers has become one of the most talked about family feuds in recent history, with no sign of reconciliation on the horizon. King Charles, for his part, is focused on his role as monarch, navigating the challenges of modernizing the institution while dealing with personal heartbreak. The rest of the family is keeping their distance, wary of more public drama and eager to protect the monarchy's reputation. The public, too, is divided. Some sympathize with Harry and Meghan, seeing them as victims of an outdated system and relentless media scrutiny. Others believe they've brought the drama on themselves, and that their absence from royal events is a natural consequence of their choices. Social media is ablaze with opinions, hot takes, and conspiracy theories as fans and critics alike try to make sense of the ever-evolving royal soap opera. So, is this a smart move to keep the peace? Or a sign the royal rift is deeper than ever? Is Harry's solo appearance a gesture of goodwill, or a sign that the divide is now permanent? And what does it mean for the future of the monarchy, for Harry and Meghan's marriage, and for their children who are growing up thousands of miles away from their royal relatives? What do you think? Should Meghan have joined him? Or is this the right call? Is it time for the royal family to let bygones be bygones, or are some wounds just too deep to heal? Drop your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe for more royal drama and secrets. The story is far from over, and as always, we'll be here to bring you the latest twists, turns, and inside scoops from behind palace walls.